Today, I'm showing you how to make 7 fun macaron filling flavors for the favorite guys in your life. Of course, these macaron flavors can be enjoyed by anybody. These are some of my favorites, especially the gooey butter cake one. But I specifically designed them for either your husband, boyfriend, dad, brother, all the favorite guys in your life, and they would also be great for the upcoming Father's Day. If you enjoyed the recipes in this video, you can click on the link in the description below to grab the ebook with all of the recipes. Don't forget to subscribe for even more fun and delicious macaron recipes.
First up, we're making a classic peanut butter and jelly macaron. For this, we're gonna make some peanut butter ganache, so add your white chocolate, peanut butter, and butter to a bowl. Then we're adding in some heavy cream that's been heated in the microwave. After that, let the mixture sit for about 3 minutes until everything has fully softened. From here, we're adding in some vanilla extract and some fine sea salt to enhance the flavor, and then we're whisking this all together. If it doesn't come together right away, no worries, you can throw it back into the microwave at 50% power for a few seconds to help everything completely melt. At this point, the ganache needs to firm up so that way we can pipe it into the macaron shells. So you'll transfer this to a shallow container and then press some plastic wrap against the surface of the ganache to prevent a skin from forming on top. Place that into the refrigerator and allow it to cool until it's firm enough to pipe, usually about 1 to 2 hours. Then you'll get this gorgeous, silky smooth texture. Grab your macaron shell and place a layer of the peanut butter ganache along the outside of the shell, and then add your favorite jelly. I love using the classic grape jelly. I really think you're gonna love this nostalgic flavor. Okay, up next we have a summertime classic, s'mores. For this, we're starting out by making a Hershey's ganache. You'll need Hershey's bars because those are the classic that you'll want to use when you make s'mores, so why not use it for this macaron? We're gonna do the same process that we did for the last ganache by adding in our butter and then hot cream. Once that's set, add in some vanilla, fine sea salt, and then whisk this all together. Once the mixture is nice and smooth, it's once again time to transfer it into a container, and we're gonna let this chill for a couple of hours until it's thick enough to pipe. Now this ganache is going to be used in the center of our macarons as the chocolate layer to the s'mores. So in addition to this, we also need to make our marshmallow filling that will go on the outside of the macaron shell. For the marshmallow buttercream, we are going to add marshmallow fluff along with butter to a stand mixer bowl. Then we're going to whip this for about 1 to 2 minutes until it's light and fluffy. From here, add in your confectioner's sugar along with the vanilla extract and fine sea salt, and then mix everything just until it comes together. After that, to make this filling light and fluffy, we're going to allow the mixture to be on high for an additional 2 minutes. This will ensure that it has great texture. To assemble the macarons, pipe a ring of marshmallow filling along the outside of the macaron shell. Next, grab a kitchen torch and caramelize the marshmallow. This is going to give it a great toasty flavor. Allow that to cool slightly and then pipe the final Hershey's ganache in the center. Pair these with your graham cracker macaron shells and you have a winning combo. Up next, we have beer butterscotch ganache macarons. These are super fun, and we're starting out by sprinkling some gelatin over some cold porter beer. While that sits for a minute to gelatinize, we're going to melt our butterscotch morsels in the microwave. Just do this on 50% power for 30 to 60 seconds until it's nice and fully melted. Then you'll heat the remaining porter beer in the microwave for about 30 seconds to a minute until it's nice and hot. Whisk that into the softened gelatin and stir together until everything is completely dissolved. Pour that gelatin mixture over the melted butterscotch morsels along with some fine sea salt and then whisk together until everything is combined. This ganache is super unique and I love that it tastes so much like beer. Similar to the other ganaches, we're going to transfer that to a container and allow it to chill for about 4 to 6 hours until it has firmed up. Then once it's ready to go, you can assemble your macarons. This one is super simple. Just place it in a piping bag and pipe a little dollop on your macaron. The combo of beer and butterscotch has quickly become one of my all-time favorites. Okay, next up we have churro macarons. These are so fun, and to start making this buttercream, add some unsalted butter and brown sugar to the stand mixer. Beat this until it's nice and light and fluffy for about 2 to 3 minutes. Next, we're adding in confectioner's sugar along with flour that has been heat treated and cinnamon to this buttercream mixture. Give this a good mix. Once that's slightly combined, we'll go ahead and add in some heavy cream along with vanilla extract and fine sea salt for some flavor. Bump the mixer speed up to medium-high and allow everything to beat for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. This filling will still be a little thick once it's done, but it's so delicious and definitely reminiscent of your favorite churro treats. I love pairing this filling with macaron shells that have been topped with some cinnamon and sugar. Moving along, we have Gooey butter cake, which is a St. Louis special where I'm from. This buttercream, it starts out by mixing some butter and cream cheese in a stand mixer. If you've never had this flavor before, trust me, it will not disappoint. I really think that you're gonna love it. Next, we're going in with some confectioner's sugar and then a secret ingredient for Gooey butter cake, yellow cake mix. This may sound weird if you've never had the dessert, but trust me, it's a winning combination. After that's mixed together, we're gonna add in some heavy cream, vanilla extract, and fine sea salt. You know the drill. At this point, we're allowing the buttercream to mix for an additional 2 to 3 minutes on high to make sure it has a great texture. Since Gooey butter cake is made with yellow cake mix, I love pairing these macarons with some bright yellow shells. Our next flavor is Bourbon Pecan. This one starts out by beating butter and brown sugar together. Next, we're adding in confectioner's sugar along with pecans that have been finely pulsed in a food processor. After that comes together, pour in your bourbon or another favorite whiskey of your choice along with some fine sea salt. Beat that on high and then you have this really delicious macaron filling that has such a fun texture because of the nuts. These maple bacon macarons are the perfect salty and sweet combo. Beat the butter in a stand mixer, and then to that, once it's nice and light and fluffy, we're adding confectioner's sugar. Next, add in some maple syrup along with the bacon bits that have been finely chopped, heavy cream, vanilla extract, and some additional fine sea salt just to make sure the salty flavor really comes through. Beat this together and then it's time to assemble your macarons. These macarons also have a really cool texture, and if you're a little adventurous, I think that you're gonna love this flavor. For all of the recipes in this video, be sure to check out the ebook linked in the description below.